everyone, it's our second week in Paraguay. Let's hear about the highlights of week 1.
So we have been here for about a week now, and what would you say is the highlight?
I would say definitely the highlight has been the culture of Paraguay. You know, I have family in Mexico and I get a similar vibe here. I think everybody is just very welcoming, very loving. Family seems to be the #1 priority. And the host family that we're staying with now is, I mean, it's a big family, but they are very close-knit. We get together on weekends. Definitely one of the highlights so far was Sunday. We had like probably about 15 people come over for almuerzo. So almuerzo is very big in Paraguay. And we had ribs, we had pork, we had I forget the fruits that we had, but they're very good. So it was just great celebrating, and we toasted, we drank tereré, we had some whiskey, and it was just a very, very beautiful moment. So that's been the highlight so far.
The highlights of my stay in Paraguay so far would be meeting all the other trainees and the support group that we have. And it's how we all kind of mesh together really well, and we're all like really supportive of one another, and also the food. I'm obsessed with the food here. It's been great.
So far, my host family has been great. They're so inviting and just welcoming to us being here. Also just getting to know my Peace Corps family. I love all the people here so far. Everything's going great. I'm happy to be here.
Okay, so my family is Mormon, which is unusual here, but last week, and I'm actually going again tonight, I went to their church and played soccer and basketball with some of the younger guys that go to the church. And soccer, I was terrible, but I got to prove myself in basketball. I was like Michael Jordan out there. But yeah, that was a really good time. And then I got to go to the final of La Copa de Barrio, which is just like there's a neighborhood soccer league here where like the best teams played last Sunday. And one of the guys on the winning team came over to my 16-year-old sister, took off his jersey, put it on her, and gave her a big kiss, and she was stoked. It was such a great time, and it was great to see her just like ecstatic. So it's been really good so far. I'm loving it.
I would say probably meeting 40-something other people like myself. I always thought I was kind of like a weird person, and apparently there's 40 other people very similar to myself, so that's cool. And throughout the whole country.
My host family and getting to know them. On Sunday I went to buy meat with my host mother for the asado, and very interesting, very different than buying meat in the U.S., very unsanitary, but it was really cool to do that. And also, yesterday we played volleyball, all of us in Upane, which was really fun. So getting to know the other volunteers, getting to know my host family, and sort of feeling more comfortable with the language too.
Not getting sick, although I probably just jinxed myself, but so far so good.
Warmth of the people, I would say. I've been really surprised how friendly everyone I've spoken with, even just walking around Barrio Mariscal Lopez where I live. Everyone always smiles when they say hello. And I've even had a neighbor that lives right next door to me invite me over. Well, as I was coming home from training, he invited me over to have tereré. So we hung out and chatted, and I felt like I was actually accomplishing two of the 3 Peace Corps goals, because they were asking a lot of questions about the U.S. and I felt like I was educating them about what the U.S. is really like. And they in turn were telling me a lot about Paraguayan culture and life. So like right off the bat, I felt like I was actually fulfilling some of the expectations of Peace Corps, which was nice, considering it was just the first week.
The highlights have been getting to know the rest of the volunteers and meeting my family and finding out that staying with the family hasn't been as hard as I expected it would be.
I would say the highlights are definitely the group work, getting to know everybody, the big group, the 50 people, on a one-to-one basis, hearing their thoughts and their aspirations. Also, definitely host family, spending time with the Paraguayans, eating their food, listening to their music, and just understanding the culture.
So one highlight is that everyone came in super excited to get to know one another. So it was super easy to like make 46 new friends. And then also my family has just been so patient with me. I don't really speak any Spanish, so they've been super patient with me and we've been able to communicate great. So it's been a great 10 days already. So
I really love my host family, getting to know them and getting to know my community, being able to walk around and feeling at home more or less, because you just say hola, ¿qué tal? To every single person, and it's so awesome. And then about training-wise, you know, the logistics, I really like how we're learning, you know, the interactive part of it, the what is it called? Non-formal education, I think it's called, NFE. So yeah, I really like interacting with other people and the little groups that we're doing. I think it's the best way to learn.
The highlights would be the people, as I was saying. Everybody come from the different backgrounds, everybody bringing a new or different experience or mindset to the table will probably be the highlight. The honeymoon stage is almost over. So going into the second and third week, I guess we'll start seeing some real personalities and see if people have just been faking or it's really them the whole time. So it's gonna be interesting, but yeah, definitely the environment that the people bring here, the people bring to the environment. But yeah, that's what I would say.
Okay.
And Ingrid is great.
Thank you.